Yeah, but this is what it's looking like. The car broke down. We are 2 hours away from home.
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It's another spend the day with me. Get ready with me. Clink, 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 clink. Girl, what? Do I have a drink? I got some. Clink, 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 clink. Y'all, for today's spend the day with me, we're gonna be getting up out of this house. Are you kidding me, girl? We be in this house all the time. We're gonna go take this wig for a spin. We're gonna take her on a ride because she need to go somewhere. For today's spend the day with me, girl, we're gonna do some quick, easy, simple, quick makeup, quick hair, and we're gonna get up out the door. We have a little staycation planned. There is nothing like easy peasy squeezy hair that you can just toss up on your head, especially when you're a bald-headed scallywag like me. The edges is thin, girl. Before we go ahead and get into this hair and then we get up out of here, because it is early in the morning and I need to get up out of this house, I would like to ask y'all to like, subscribe, hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming to you every single week with a brand new wig, girl, brand new styles, brand new edges, girl, because at this point I'm borrowing edges from everywhere. I'm borrowing. It's a barter system over here. And I want to say thank you to Unice Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because girl, you know I love it when I can wear my actual hair out. I like a mirage. Like, this is a hair mirage. That's what it is. It's a mirage. That's the words I'm looking for. I love a good hair mirage. Really, it's there, but it's not really there because it's not mine. But whose is it? It's mine. So easy to apply, and I love a good V-Part wig. And this is one of those upgraded V-Part wigs, girl. They called this wig 3.0. Like, it was a software update. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this hair, and we're also gonna do a really quick makeup, because this makeup is makeup that I do every single day that's super duper quick, easy, simple. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the makeup as well. So if you wanna see how I did this look and you wanna see me test drive this hair, please keep on watching, and I'll be back to do the face. Sure, wig is going to come inside of the Unice hair box, and inside that box you'll receive your wig, but you also receive a couple of gifts: a Unice hair bag, you know, wig caps, baby hairbrush, all that fun stuff. But the funnest thing you're gonna get is gonna be this wig. This wig is the InvisiBlend 3.0 V-Part wig. Yes, I said 3.0. This is a water curly wig with pre-layers. Now this wig comes with two textures. It comes with a jerry curly texture and a water curly texture. Now she is 24 beautiful inches long, and when we pop this wig on, I'm going to show you the interior of this cap. Now this cap has 4 combs at the top around the V part, and the one thing that I love about these new combs in this 3.0 version is that it comes with 2 scalp release combs and 2 clip-in combs. Now if you got hair like me, girl, I need as much release as I can get. It can't be too tight. I can't have combs digging into my scalp. So the scalp release combs, the 2 in the front, most people have explained that the combs sometimes can be bothersome to their head. And for me, I love the clip-in combs, but to me, they are a little bit more comfortable when they're slide-in tiny combs. And I love that they incorporated that into this wig. Now, it also comes with 3 slide-in combs around the perimeter, a piano key elastic band, as well as a drawstring in the back to keep it super duper secure without doing too much. Now, how I like to do on the base on my wigs is to do 2 braids that go along the V part and then braid them down to the back, because that's where the combs will be. And I also like it to be with no leave out on the edges, because y'all know what me and my edges be going through, girl. We be beefing, and I like for my edges to look good. Now you can see the interior of this cap. I'm gonna go ahead and first slide the comb in the front, which is super duper easy, super duper comfortable, and then I take the combs in the back and then I clip them in. And you can see how close it is to the part. You also can see that they use this kind of flip over method around the parting area so that it's easier to conceal the V part, so there's no track showing or anything like that. Now we're going to go ahead and engage the drawstring in the back. You just pull the drawstring, tuck it in the back, and that's it, baby. Seamless and secure. I don't like to pull mine too tight because it tugs the combs in the front. So just a little bit of a tug to make sure it's secure in the back, and that's it. So now that that's complete, we can get to styling. Super duper simple, super duper easy. So because this hair is already pre-layered, I don't have to layer it that much, but what I am doing is trimming off the dry ends. Because this has 2 textures of curls, I want more bounce. And because I want more bounce, you already know what I gotta do. I need to get these scissors working. So of course I trimmed it just a little bit. The hairs in the front are like short. It's beautifully layered. So I didn't have to do much with that. All I had to do was trim it a little bit. The next step is to go ahead and add the mousse to the hair. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mousse Def Texture Foam and my Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse along with my pattern shower brush. Now, I would typically for this hair recommend using the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. I don't know why I have to say the whole thing, girl, but I have to use, it would be best for me to use that mousse because it is much better on looser curls to me. But I did use the Mousse Def Texture Foam watered down, so I put water inside of the bottle so it wouldn't be so crunchy on the hair, because this hair is looser. It doesn't it needs like a thinner mousse. So I use the Shea Moisture at the top, and then I use the Mousse Def at the bottom. And then what I do is just brush through the hair, and then I do finger coils because I want the coils to kind of spin around each other, if that makes sense. Lately, I've been doing that with my curls, and I love how the hair turns out because the curls last longer. Typically, when I wear these wigs, I wear them for more than a day. So since I'll be wearing this on a trip, I want the curls to last. So when I do the finger twirls, it works out perfectly. Now, the next step is to go ahead and work on my leave out. Now, girl, I had to wash my leave out in the sink. So my hair was feeling a little bit dry. So of course we need to put a little bit of mousse on this hair. I decided to use the pattern mousse on my natural hair because I find that using rollers and curlers, this is a better setting mousse. Now it does over time kind of dry out my hair. So only 1 or 2 applications with this mousse work out. And then after that, I need to wash my hair to get the residue out. But I do love how it curls my hair. Now, I find that the orange perm rods are better for looser curls. Now, if I do any bigger, my hair would not curl. So I like to use these perm rods to curl my hair. So what I'll do is just curl the hair all the way down to the root. And I like to curl it away from the face because towards the face, it gives Shirley Temple. When I curl the hair toward the face, it's just not flattering towards what my hair looks like. I don't know how to describe it. So I like to curl it away from the face, and I did it in 4 sections, and then we're going to allow that to dry. So I'm going to dry the wig, of course, and then I'm going to dry my natural hair at the same time, baby, because it's quicker. Okay, you put a little blow dryer on it, or you can let it dry on its own. The great thing about pattern mousse is that it is easier to dry. Like that one dries pretty fast for me. So the next thing we're going to do is detangle and release some of these curls. One thing I like to do with waves and curls is that I don't run my fingers through it. I like to release the crunch on the hair from the mousse by just tugging on the hair, and it kind of loosens up the curls with keeping them intact. And then I'll kind of fluff up the roots. But of course, we need to go ahead and make sure our natural hair is going to blend with this wig. So we're just going to go ahead and pull out these rollers once the hair is 100% dry, and then we're going to start blending into the wig. How I like to blend is just do twists. It's not exactly like a 2-strand twist. It's just like a light twist around the hair and then a finger twirl to make sure the curls are incorporated. So I did about 3 sections on one side and 3 sections on the other so that it blends in seamlessly and it looks super duper natural. I love that these perm rods match the curl type perfectly, and I also love that it has 2 curl types. So baby, really you don't have to worry about the curl type because one of these curls is gonna match. So once I'm able to twist in both sides all the way down, I have to make sure I do the back as well. Once I twist it all the way down, all we have to do is fluff up the hair, make sure it looks beautiful, and then all we have to do is those edges. Y'all know the edges are one of the most important parts to me, and for some reason, I really need real baby hairs because my forehead be looking big with V-Part wigs. You know, I'm just not used to seeing my edges now because, you know, I be wearing wigs and whatnot. I be wearing the lace frontals, but when you get the V-parts out, it's time to fashion these baby hairs. So I like to use my Got to Be Glued gel. This gel is a little bit, so this is my second tube of Got to Be Glued eyebrow gel. This gel is a little bit thicker than the last batch. This one is a little bit more drying on the edges, so be careful, girl, because the last batch was much thinner. It wasn't as harsh on the edges, but either way, I felt like it looked so good. It looked so natural. Once I laid down these baby hairs, the way that it looked all together was so cute, and I can't tell you how comfortable this wig was. As you can see, as I wear this wig throughout the day, I forgot it was there. And that typically doesn't happen with V-Part wigs, because V-Part wigs sometimes have a little bit more tension on your head. They can be comfortable, but you still know it's there. This one, girl, I totally forgot about it. I almost fell asleep in this wig. So it looks so natural. It looks so pretty. And I want to say thank you again to Unice Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video. I will leave a link for this unit down below. I also will leave a coupon code down below as well, so you can go ahead and get some money off. Y'all go ahead and check it out. Now let's go ahead and get into this face so we can go ahead and get out this house, friend. Let's get into it. Let's do our little simple dimple face. The face that I want to do is going to be like my daily face. It's what I wear when I know I can't do nothing else. Now, y'all know I like to use concealers on my face. I do not like to use foundations, but this concealer is like, oh my God, I love it. Now I'm using a little bit much. This is not how much I usually use, but because I want more of like a slightly full coverage look, I'm gonna add all over the place. But this is good like rushing makeup because it takes just a few minutes. I'm just gonna blend it using this little I think this is an eyeshadow brush. I'm not sure. I think this is a blending brush. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. And I just use circular motions to blend it all into the face. My dermatitis has gotten so much better. If y'all remember years ago, my dermatitis was like in your face. Like literally people in my videos were asking me if I had vitiligo because it was that pronounced. The light spots on my face was just like covered. I think I still have like a picture of a video. I had to wear makeup. I had to wear makeup to like disguise it because I was so like taken aback by what was happening. And I went to the dermatologist and they told me what it was, seborrheic dermatitis, and you know, it really had been stressing me out. So now that it's a lot better, I'm so grateful. I don't wear makeup really much at all, and I've reduced the amount of makeup that I wear because I just want to protect my skin, you know? So yeah. So if I do need to get cute, I'll do like this method and it works just fine. To set under the eyes and to highlight under the eyes, this powder is my favorite powder. I'm gonna tell you why it's my favorite powder. Because it's like, it melts into the skin, and like I told y'all in my last Get Ready With Me, I love powders and I love makeup that looks good once your skin is like oily and worn in. Set under the eyes, and like I said, this is in the color Peach. Did I say what this was? This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Pressed Powder. And when I tell you this pressed powder in the summertime, if I'm just like running an errand or something like that, or if I'm going on a lunch date with a homegirl or something like that, this is the makeup I would do to look cute, but like not doing too much. Or if I had to go to a workout class and I want to be, you know, a little cute that day, I would do this. So I like to put it in all the areas that I like to highlight. And as you can see, like this powder doesn't give powder. It's like, it's vitamin enriched, so it feels like it has like something in it. I don't even know what's the quality, but it's so good. So for around the mouth, I like to actually take the same powder, but this is a different color. This is golden brown. And in order for my mouth not to be so light, I will take a little bit of my powder and I'll kind of dab it around the mouth, so around my mouth isn't so light, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like natural and realistic. Kind of get on the nose, up on the forehead. Lastly, we'll do a little bit of bronzer. So I switch between a cream bronzer and a powder bronzer, and I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do today. Cream or powder? Cream or powder? We'll do cream because cream looks more full coverage. But yeah, we're gonna do a little staycation. North Carolina has a Harris Casino, which we've been up there many times. We just like to go up there because it's like a little mini getaway. This is the Bobbi Brown Walnut Skin Foundation Stick. Girl, my face is full of Bobbi Brown. Hello? That's what I'm talking about. And I'm just gonna bronze the face. What was I saying? So we like to go up there, but they just built new rooms, which we've been there before, but they have a spa, they have a gym, they have a new restaurant, like a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. So I was like, oh, let's see what it's talking about. So we're gonna try and make it up there as long as we're not too tired. It used to be just like a really, really small casino, but now they're like expanding it and it's super duper cute. So look how, see how this is giving full coverage without full coverage? Even though technically I feel like this is kind of full coverage, but it's not really. It looks like makeup, but like not really, but it looks like makeup. Do you see what I'm saying? So for the blush, we're gonna do the same blush. Every single time I put on my blush, I'm like, girl, you are so late. Like, you need to get into getting new makeup. But every time I find something I like, I just don't change until it runs out. Then I'm like, well, I guess I gotta buy some more of this. But that's how it used to be back in the day, girl. This is the Westman Atelier blush. I spend my money on a lot of things, a lot of hair stuff. I'm fortunate enough for this to be my career, so I don't have to spend my money on hair stuff. So I spend my money on like filming, stuff like that. So I try not to be over consuming everywhere. I'm not gonna be buying a whole bunch of makeup. Like, I go back and forth, like I should try new makeup, but girl, makeup is expensive. Like, it's really expensive. It's much more expensive than I thought it was. I'm gonna highlight, what do I wanna highlight with? I think I'm gonna highlight with this. I love using this Westman Atelier blush, and this one is in the color Manette. And I like using this as a highlighter. This is my go-to everyday highlighter. If there's a look that I'm going for that's like glowy but natural, I will use this. And I feel like it does a good job of highlighting the skin with a pinkish hue. And I love a good pinkish hue. It's perfect for the summer. It's perfect for the winter. Girl, it's perfect for all times of year. Basically, the face is done. I have lashes on, but my lashes look mad. They just look, I put on the really short ones. And I used to love the short ones, but these are like mad short. These are like 8-inch. Girl, they're the same length as my lashes. They're just more dense. And although I like them for like every day, when I'm filming, it's just giving bald-eyed bushy tail. No tail. I'm gonna put some of this bronzer on my eyelid. Just because I need like a little bit of something. The leftover that's on the brush. Yeah, I just needed a little bit of color on my eyelids because this is it. Do y'all go on like staycations? Because this hotel is like 2 hours away. So it's far enough away to feel like you're going somewhere, but close enough to feel like it's not too much of a push. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can pack a couple things and feel good. You know what I'm saying? Girl, what is going on? I know I've talked about this so many times before, but I was looking for a microblader this morning because I'm so sick of doing my brows. I have to do my brows every single morning just to walk around the house. I don't feel right without eyebrows. Like, it's just my eyebrows don't seem dark enough to me. And I had someone, she wasn't a homegirl, but she was an acquaintance I was getting to know, and she moved to New York and I wanted her to do my brows. At that time, my dermatitis was active, and my dermatitis is right here on my brow. Like, my skin is peeling, it's burning, but it used to be all over this brow and all over this brow. So I couldn't get anything done. But now that my dermatitis is finally resolving itself with red light therapy and steroids, like I go off and on between both. Now that it's starting to get better, I want it and I can't get it because I'm scared to go to anybody else. She was so good at what she does. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. Girl. I'm using my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner, and I'm gonna line the eyes. This is in the color brown, dark brown. I like lining my eyes with dark brown because I can get the cat eye without giving so much cat and much more eye. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want less cat and more eye. I'm really upset that I used these short lashes. Like, what was I thinking? But sometimes like longer lashes just look I don't know how to describe it, but longer lashes look junky on the face. Like, on my eyes, they look junky. Not yours, but like mine, they just look. So I was like sick of my eyes looking junky after 2 days. So I moved over to these and now they just look meh. Maybe I should just fall in love with my real self. Please. I'm gonna go ahead and use my lip liners and my favorite lip gloss. And this is a drugstore Revlon Color Stay lip liner. Shout out to Revlon. Revlon has been that girl for me. And this is in the color chocolate. And this lip liner is a Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme lip liner in the color Espresso Shot. I like to use like a brown lip liner. I'm gonna use this around the lips. And I like a reddish brown color because I think it makes my lips look bigger. And then I'll go in with like it's so buttery. I'll go in with this one. This one burns the lips, but baby, gives a little pump. Like at the top of the lip, like right here. I'll do. And down there. And then lip gloss. I like to use my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Filler in Pink Punch. Oh, it's a little bit too brown. I always do that. It's cute. And it looks like I have on a full face. I just wish I had longer lashes. And I'm not taking these lashes off. I'm just not. Girl, why did I go with 8-inch lashes? Are the lashes in the room with us? No. I love how this turned out. It was super duper easy. Is my camera on? But in general, this makeup look takes me, girl, 5, if even 5 minutes. Y'all, this is a finished look. This is what it looks like. Look how pretty this is. Like, do you understand? I want to say thank you again to Unice Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video. I will leave a link for this wig down below. I also will leave a coupon code. I also will leave links for all the makeup products that I use. These are my go-to makeup products, so y'all tell me what you think down below. And I guess I'll see y'all. Hey y'all, we are in the room. I took off all my makeup because no ma'am, I was not gonna be riding 2.5 hours in the car with a full face of makeup. We actually ended up leaving later than we were supposed to. We were supposed to leave at like earlier in the morning and we left in the afternoon, like 2 something. We didn't get up here till 5, so I was not gonna be wearing that makeup all day. So we have a bare face. This is what the hair is looking like. Girl, I've been laying on this hair. It's so comfortable. I forget that I have it on. Like literally, I forgot that I had it on. But we made it to Harrah's. We're in the new room. Y'all have seen this room before if you watched my other vlogs. I think I have one other vlog at Harrah's, but we just ate. I had Panda Express. I only ate half of it because they have a new restaurant here. They have a new restaurant here at the hotel. It's the Gordon Ramsay or Ramsay's, the restaurant. So we're gonna try some things from there. Usually the only thing I eat here is Panda Express and I go to sleep. But we want to see what Ramsay's got going on. But I wanted to give y'all an update on the hair. Maybe I should go to the bathroom. The lighting in here is just not, it's not see. I'm gonna show y'all the room it's cute. This is like one of the nicer rooms because they just upgraded the rooms. But okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. The lighting in the bathroom, oh, I just love it in here. But look, girl, no edges out, just my little broken off pieces on the edges, and then my hair at the top. The combs are super duper comfortable. It's not tugging, it's not pulling. I just slid them in and that's it, girl. And yeah, this is how it's looking. I actually don't sleep in my half wigs. Like if you do, kudos to you, but I don't sleep in my half wigs. Y'all know my hair is too fragile to sleep in a half wig. Like combs, living in my scalp, no ma'am. Yeah, but this is what it's looking like. Good. My hair's gotten a little bit poofy because it's humid out. Obviously, it's summertime. But girl, I've just been laying here. Just laying around. I actually uploaded a video and I have some more little work things to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I guess I can show y'all the room real quick because what are we doing here? Oh yeah, and earlier I showed y'all my outfit, but as soon as I get in the hotel room, I'm not sitting in my like outside clothes on the bed. I kind of showed it at home, but we were trying to rush and get out. So okay, so this is the door. There is a little closet here, nothing to see there, and this is the room. Girl, very simple, very, you know, it gives it gives like, what do you call it? Like a hotel. I like what they did with it. I absolutely love that there are hardwood floors or vinyl floors or whatever you want to call it. I love that. Oh, there's the lighting that I was talking about. But yeah, trying to figure out if I'm gonna have a drink. Usually I don't drink on Fridays. I don't drink as much as I used to just because, girl, I don't feel like it. I'm drinking less than I usually do just because it's like, oh, what's the point? Like, I only drink when I feel like it. Like, I'm 100% like, yes, I want to have a cocktail to celebrate. I'm probably just gonna lay down and go to sleep, girl. But we got my little sake here just in case I get the hankering. You know what I'm saying? Drink my water. Lay down. But look at the top. Like, girl, this is tea. And like the mix of textures is everything. Gordon Ramsay's closes at 9:30 and it is, girl, I don't even know why I use this watch. I can't tell. 6, 7, almost 7:40. So it's like 7:38, 7:32. I set my clock ahead so I would think it's later. I don't know why I would do that. I can't even read, girl. By the time I read the clock, I don't even know what time it is. The time will be right by the time I read the clock. Skin is eating too. I'm so happy I took that makeup off because I just couldn't do it. I just wish I had on good lashes. My God, girl, let me relax. That's interesting.
They made this pretty slick though.
They did. I actually like this.
They had like an open deck up there too.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's what I was asking about the exit. I guess we can look at it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Before we did.
Well, they'll probably be closed.
They usually have the door open.
We went to Ramsay's Kitchen to pick up some food to go because they closed at 9:30 and we didn't get down there till about 9. But look at that light on the head.
Wow, clean, smooth.
Good morning, y'all. Last night, girl, I knocked out. I didn't even show y'all how I take off my wig before I go to sleep, but y'all know how to take off a V-Part wig. This is what I do. I recurl my hair. Sometimes I add mousse, sometimes I don't, but we're gonna pop back on the wig, release the curls, and the hair is done. So last night, y'all saw we went to Gordon Ramsay's. It's like here, Gordon Ramsay's isn't like, I haven't been to Gordon Ramsay's before, I don't think. They have one in Vegas, but we never went to the one in Vegas. And we've been to Vegas, what, 2 or 3 times? 2 times? I think twice. I'm gonna pop it on. This is like so quick. Popped on, release these curlers. There you go. Boom. Hair is re-curled. I've actually never curled my hair dry like that. And then I'm just gonna twist them into the curls. Right now I'm brushing. It's 10:06. We're supposed to be out by 11, but we got up pretty early today. So I'm just gonna twist this in. I'll lay down my baby hairs real quick and then I'm ready to go. Quickly. Girl, and it's so, I definitely could have slept in this, but I don't think my fine hair would have liked this too much. So I'm just gonna slide in the combs in the side. I'll put this up. I'm just gonna, hold on. Quickly lay down some baby hairs, put on our jewelry, and we are out of here. I wanna show y'all my outfit real quick, because I didn't show y'all my outfit yesterday. I've been a bad update vlogger, but y'all have seen the hair. So when I tell you this got to be comes in handy, I love this little tube. This gel though, like the tubes, girl, the tubes are different. Like the tubes, sometimes I get a tube that has really light gel, and this time this tube has thick gel, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know what I did with this baby hair. Girl, that is not what I meant to do. Oh, too much baby hair. Girl, I'm doing the most. Put on some lotion. Girl, I love taking hotels lotion. Please, please. So this is a lotion that they have, Bodyography. Girl, why am I rushing so much? But the hair looks so good. It actually looks fuller. When I first did the hair, it wasn't as full. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it's good lotion. Yeah. Is it good lotion? It smells alright. I think it's good enough to steal. It's not stealing, girl. All right, I guess I'll use the other camera because this camera is dying. But the hair has gotten bigger and prettier over time. So, love that for me. I pop on my jewelry real quick. Fendi watch, all my Tiffany rings. I wear them every day because they're so cute. It's like I love a good stack. Especially with these nails. Look at my nails with this stack. I just need a thumb ring. And then put my little Fendi watch on. I need to get a new bracelet because this watch is, she can kind of raggedy. Okay. His husband called me. Papa Bear, what are you doing?
I've never been here on a Saturday morning.
Cute. I like it with the earrings. Like I've been liking like big, you know, earrings like this with my outfits. Like it just, I don't know. I don't even think it matches, but to me it does. Okay, let's get up out of here. Girl, this thing is about to die. The good camera's about to die, so I'm gonna have to use the other one. But jewelry's on. Oh, I look cute. Ah, I love this. I'm gonna use this Reese perfume. And this is the outfit. So I have these pants. I've worn this so many times. This top is from Amazon. And I'm spraying on some Reese perfume, Sienna Heat. It's a little bit strong, but I like it. I'm gonna mix it with my own perfume that we made for my birthday. I actually need to go buy some more because this is like my favorite perfume. Favorite. And I made it. Me and my husband made it. It's kind of dark in here. We're headed out. The hair looks like fuller afterwards. But look, I already showed y'all my outfit, but we're headed out. What time is it?
10:16.
10:16, early. Getting up out of here. Probably gonna see if we can go grab some breakfast. Random turn of events. The car broke down. We are 2 hours away from home. And we need an alternator. Cute. Girl, this is a mess. What is going on? Look. What's going on? So the last time I talked to y'all, we were in the, what were we? We were inside of the car repair shop.
Car repair shop.
Yeah. The car broke down. Completely died. We were so lucky that it completely died while we were stopped and getting into a turning lane. So we turned over into the gas station. Y'all saw that the car got towed. It got towed like literally 0.2 miles away to a garage that just so happened to be open. Every other garage up in Blue Ridge is closed on Saturdays. That was the only one that was open. So they had to get us a alternator, a belt,
That's it.
and that's it.
Yeah, I didn't have it towed.
It was a $700 repair.
Oh, it was a 670.
Oh, 6 something, and then the towing was $100. Yeah, with
After
tip.
tip.
Yeah. But the tow guy was so kind because he checked our car to see what the issue was and told the garage what he thought the issue was, and they're able to fix it. The car's running fine. When I tell you the lights, all of the lights went off. The whole car lit up like a Christmas tree. Like it really, the whole thing just
Beep, beep, beep,
beep,
beep. Like
beep,
we
beep.
won like a jackpot.
back at the casino.
Yeah, it was like a slot machine. All the lights lit up.
Uh-huh.
Except it was bad news.
It was bad news bears. But I mean, everything just ended up working out. It took about 2 hours, right?
Yeah, we pulled up about 12:50, 2:45. 2 hours later.
We were the last ones
2
there.
hours later, $670 went by.
Yeah.
Good to go.
We're good to go. We're headed home.
So
The
it's
car,
good.
is running great. So random for this to be happen out of town, but we were so lucky that it happened where it happened. Yeah. I mean, like literally there are back roads that there's nowhere to pull over, but it's like a full ditch. Like you just
nowhere to pull over, but there's no signal, so it's like really tough to be able to even.
Yeah.
I saw someone get in an accident the last time I was out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, damn. But I saw like a tow truck and all that kind of stuff, so looks like it worked out for them.
Oh, happy to be up out of there. Then we stopped by Dunkin' Donuts, got our breakfast because that's where we were headed to go get breakfast.
Yep, we're gonna go get the first watch.
First watch, get some breakfast, relax, possibly go by the outlet.
Yeah, we were supposed to pull up at the breakfast spot a little bit before noon.
Yeah, we would have been super duper early, but everything worked out.
Home and just relax.
Go home, relax. I'm definitely having a cocktail. But he did good at the blackjack table.
Yeah, cook them boys.
Yeah, so I fell asleep. I knocked out. I was tired, so.
It wasn't really much gambling, to be honest, because I literally played for 2 shoes, maybe, and that means 6 decks in a shoe. Usually that takes about 30 to, depending on the dealer, 25 to 30 minutes to get through it. But we had a dealer that was super fast. Like,
Shorty was
like, yeah. And someone was like, wow, she's fast. I was only down there for about 45 minutes max. So I was on the blackjack table for 45 minutes.
Oh, we'll be home in a second. Proud of us. Oh yeah, I didn't tell y'all. I think I almost got scammed by a tow truck company. So just a little, because when you're calling for a tow truck, most of the time it's some sort of emergency. We don't know the tow truck companies in this area, so I'm Googling tow truck companies. I click the first one, I call them, set up everything, give them my credit card number, bad idea. I give my credit card number, and something starts to feel weird to me. And then I Google, like something was not seeming like they were a real tow truck company. I Googled the company, they really don't exist. Now, I'm not sure if they were actually trying to scam me, but once they had to charge my card, they sent me a text message and they kept asking me for the text message code. And I was like, this don't feel right, because that's never happened.
They were trying, but what it didn't feel right with that also, additionally, it was because you were like, well, can I get the tow truck, the person that's picking us up or towing the truck, can I get their number to see their ETA? And she wouldn't give you the number.
No, she wouldn't. And she said they were on their way.
That's the part where I'm like, let's just,
You said she had the number.
Yes,
I said, do you have a number? She said yes. And then she said she wouldn't give it to me until the transaction went through, which doesn't make sense if they're on their way. So.
Well, she stated there's 4 different times. She says it's going to take an hour to 30 minutes.
30 minutes to an hour.
30 minutes to an hour. Then she said it's going to take 30 minutes. And then she said that they're right around the corner.
Yeah, she was trying to get me. She said, well, they're right around the corner. I told her I had another tow truck company on the way. And then,
that's when she said, oh, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, and then she told me that they would charge me for canceling. And I said, well, that doesn't make sense. Hold on, sister. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get your nails done on my dime. No, ma'am. So I ended up hanging up, and we found the guy that sent me to, but that ended up picking up the car, who was just a regular guy around the way from the area. We're headed home, and we'll see y'all at the house. Okay, y'all, we are back home, finally. And it's time to relax. Today was a really, really rough day. I am so tired. The hair has held up beautifully well. My leave out is all puffed up because it's humid outside. It actually is starting to sprinkle and rain on this side. It was really sunny up there, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out of these clothes and relax. Shout out to the hair, still soft. Oof, did well throughout this really stressful trip. But I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.